Philly cheese and steak sandwich. And I got some au jus because I thought it would be really yummy to dunk that in there. And I'm at Barton's 93. It's literally like 4:30 in the morning. We did our show. We got done at 2 o'clock. Look how huge this is. Philly Swiss sandwich. Put that meat in there. It's all like falling out. I'm gonna dip that in there. And I got a mushroom hanging on by some cheese. So I think that with other French dips, they have different kind of bread that doesn't like fall apart so much. John ate some nachos. So if you hear crunching, that doesn't belong to a Philly cheese. It doesn't belong to a Philly cheese sandwich because John's doing just an ASMR on his nachos. It's really good au jus, really beefy flavored. And I know the nachos are good. John gave me his guacamole. I'm eating my little curly fries with it. I'm grateful that John is participating. It's really hard to dip this, especially when it like falls apart so much. I didn't even take a bite. I'm just kidding. Okay, there we go. You naughty sandwich. Can you see that okay? You heard that, right? You want to feel my gross leaf? I'm so glad these guys are open all night long because we were so hungry. All we had was vegetable soup like 12 hours ago. And that's it. So we were like starved. We went and did the show. I put a lot of energy in it, you know, we're dancing and moving and stuff. Trying to pump up the crowd, you know. Totally work out an appetite. No, not work out. Work up an appetite. I got my Taylor Swift shirt on because we did our show. I wanted to have a Taylor Swift shirt on and present it to the crowd. They were so excited. Huh. And then the sound guy was like telling me different names of different songs that she sings. And she was talking about Trouble and all sorts of songs. I'll write your name. He was like, you should do some more of her stuff. I agree. So when we were coming to the show tonight, we were driving past the airport. There was an ambulance and a police car, and they had their lights going, and then a life flight.
County sheriff, they're waiting for the life flight helicopter to come in.
Something like, if there's an emergency here, you get somebody who's like having like some kind of problem where their life is on the line. The nearest hospital is 43 miles away. I don't know who it was. We have a small community here. I think 1,100 people live here. We can't be incorporated until we have 1,500-ish. And more of them are voters. So we're all just part of a district of Elko County.
I've never called you Jonathan. No, that was weird.
Put some of the meat back in the bun. I'm still waiting for John to say something. He missed it. He didn't miss it. He just knows I shouldn't be so inappropriate. I was already talking to him about him breaking his A string. I'm calling it a G string. How original, right? I'm sure a lot of other band members, band people make references to G strings all the time. My favorite saying though, and I think it really caught people off guard tonight when I said it. Because we were talking about bartenders tonight, and the bartender right below us is Chris, and it's a guy. I love to say, I got this saying from our old drummer Marty. He used to say we like bartenders with big tips. And I saw people like totally. There's sometimes where I say stuff like that, and then like the room's still silent and nobody cares. But tonight we got a good reaction out of it. My favorite part of tonight, well, not my favorite part, but one of the things that was most memorable was last week. We put Shakira Mebarak's song Estoy Aquí in our set list for the Cinco de Mayo show, and our drummer liked it so much that he wanted us to do it tonight. I don't know, it was pretty cool that he thought it was good enough to...
Quite a few people singing along.
Yeah, it's so weird, because it's like, Estoy aquí queriéndote, buscándome entre fotos y papeles y cosas y recuerdas que no puedo go further. And people were like literally singing along with me. I was like, well, last week in the Cinco de Mayo show, it wasn't like that. And there was a lot of Latino people in the crowd last week too, but they weren't singing along. Tonight there were like white people singing. Did you notice that? People who knew those songs like so well. Our drummer called it though. He's like, sing it, just do it. He's like, it's a good time to do it because he like saw the crowd and he must have known like some of those people personally or something, or I don't know. It was just kind of funny. And it was cool because those words are like super fast. Our best set tonight though was when they started off with Collective Soul like they did. Y Part 2 and then Shine. And then they went into Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Was it Deep Purple?
Yep.
And people were loving that. Okay, so here's ketchup. I like guacamole better. I'm a guacamole girl. I grew up poor, and I think guacamole was kind of an expensive thing to make. Avocados, I remember back when I was little, the avocados were not a cheap thing. I remember my mom like not getting it very much because it was expensive. And I've seen avocados get cheaper throughout the years, but there are times where like there's low quantity or something and you can't get them as easily, and then they're like $2 for one avocado. I love guacamole. Somebody's over there saying, "Oh, butthole." You can hear them yelling. I'm glad they didn't swear. That's good.
Super spicy.
John finished his nachos and left the jalapenos out. He's gonna be crying in the middle of the night. I stole one of my fries. Don't worry, I'll get even. Just not when the camera's rolling. I don't want people to know how big of a beast I can be. I'm a beast. I'm just kidding. Like, the worst thing I'll do is crack his back for him or something. Something, like, really nice. In that case, you can have more. Got to dip it in his au jus and his sour cream. That's, like, tempting me. I'm going to do that, too. Oh, by the way, I left a red bell pepper in the au jus. He's bathing. They have an all-night, 24 hours, 7 days a week hot tub here. That sounds really fun to go do sometime. You know what I found on the floor of the casino today? A full pack of cigarettes, not even open. The vending machine is $10. Oh, can I have some water too? So I was thinking I was going to sell them on a yard sale online. No, just kidding. I think you have to have a license for that. Thank you.
Thanks.
No, I have a neighbor.
I got your Loomster.
I have a neighbor who will appreciate it. And like I know he'll appreciate it. So I don't smoke, but I was like, hey, this is worth like $10.
Not already close enough to death.
He's a good guy. Jackpot is full of a lot of retired people. So smokes like a chimney. Oh well. Not my problem. It sounds unempathetic though, doesn't it? His choice, right? Okay, and you know what else we found? We went past like all of the machines. And there were like all of these machines that have like 10 cents or 20 cents or 15 cents or 40 cents left that people didn't cash out for their cards.
$2.80 on it.
No, it was $3.75. It was $3.75, but it was player's credit, so you had to sit and play the game for a few minutes or something in order to be able to cash that money out. It didn't win, but I did end up cashing like $1.50 off of it. We landed another gig from one of the listeners who has a club out in Blackfoot, Idaho. And that's exciting. They're going to have their big Idaho days, and they're going to have us come out and play for 3 nights. It's going to be
like 2 hours from here.
Yeah, just 2 hours from here, so that's really cool. A lot of beautiful ladies in our crowd tonight. Not that there isn't often, but tonight, like, noticeably beautiful. Like, supermodels hanging out. Just cute as can be girls.
There were a lot of wedding parties.
Oh yeah, I think somebody was saying, I think I saw a post on our Facebook page or something. Somebody had posted one of the videos. And they were saying thanks for making the bachelorette party awesome. Yeah. But I didn't check it out, like I didn't have time to look at it. I was too busy thinking about mukbangs. I had a request to do a hamburger one. I was tempted to do that one tonight. But I thought something with au jus would be pretty good. I think people like Arby's and stuff like that with their au jus sauce, and just I thought it would give you an opportunity to hear slurping and enjoying some moisture in your bread.
You do that.
I'm not licking this one clean today, guys.
You can do the ultimate cheeseburger Jack in the Box tomorrow.
I'll do a mukbang with the whole family. Except John likes to stay out of those ones. I don't know where I put my napkin or something. Oh, it fell down there. Can I use yours?
I'm going to take my card.
Alright, guys, thanks so much for tuning in here at Barton's 93. That's off of the Highway 93 in Jackpot, Nevada. It's across from Cactus Pete's. Cactus Pete's has a really good buffet. They have Nosh, where I did a big video with that huge 15-inch hot dog or 12-inch. It was huge. I don't know, by the time you're done eating it, you feel like it was 2 feet long. Oh, excuse me.
Probably a foot, actually a foot and a half long. That's a long hot dog.
Yeah. And so there's Nosh, and then they have the buffet there. And I didn't do a video on buffet because we had, last time we went there, we had company, and I don't think that they were really into the mukbanging thing, so we didn't do it then. And then they have the cafe where I did the Parmesan chicken with spaghetti noodles, and it was really good. So this is across the street. These guys have way better prices. And then they have like good morning breakfast buffets where they have like cheese blintzes and that kind of stuff. It'll be a while before we do that, but so that's where we're at, Jackpot, Highway 93, Barton's. Yeah, it's really good. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Cheers. See you on the next one, okay? Take care. Bye. Oh, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. If you hate it, you don't have to watch it. That's kind of late to say that. I should have said it at the beginning of the video. But anyone who didn't like it, who's hung out for 20 minutes, you're doing great. Thanks so much for sticking it out. Come push subscribe.